anime, post the funny
Imagine being
haha.
live.
I literally cannot imagine it. I do not have an imagination. I can't think things. I don't have a brain. No thoughts, head empty.
Okay, I can.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty. Hey guys! Welcome to another iteration of DBA Data Bounties, a spin-off or offshoot of our weekly tabletop RPG run in the anime campaign or Epithet System, known as Destruction Bench Agreement, taking place in that campaign's DBA base, which is a virtual reality landscape for all things related to the DBA tournament. People running it always need to stress test it. Unfortunately for them, there's a bunch of DBA contestants, both proper and those who have been waiting in the wings, that are there to help out with that. And it's basically our way of having a challenge battle mode that functions in universe. And speaking of those challenge battles, or data bounties, as we call them, we have the person running this one, Scarlet.
It's a Mercury bounty. I'm the GM for Mercury bounties, and if you don't know what that is, it's a fucking... The characters get upgrades if they're defeated.
Yeah, basically, the enemies... There are a selection of enemies that can potentially be fought, and every time they are fought, and assuming they are defeated, they then become stronger for the next time. This is the third Mercury series bounty, so there you go. Let's introduce our funny players, starting at the top of the Discord list. Hey guys, I'm Patronix Rasta, whichever you prefer. Today I'm playing Roko, my funny girl. I'm probably gonna be a bit more low key today, which fits her, so that's good. We got Ballast.
Hello, I'm playing Trasigo Locon, and he's Funky Cartoon Man. I am Ballast, yes, that is true. I should have done that first instead of introducing my character.
You're all good.
And we're just trying to get try to get a little bit stronger just in case for the future.
Yep. We got Penny.
Hello, it's me, Penny. I'm playing Eris. I haven't played her in a while. I'm all player. I'll remember how to play her eventually as well. For the record, my passive, I'm picking Sohi as my tiny friend.
Speaking of, we have Sam.
Hello, it's me, Sam, or Yum Yum Bits, GM of Guild with the Unknown. Go watch that sometime that's not now.
There's Sohi.
Come on, Roll20, you broken piece
Here
of
they are.
trash.
Yeah. Then we got, last but not least, Roche.
Wow, hello there everybody, it's me, Roche. Today I'm playing Funny Lizard.
Yeah. Funny Lizard, who is also the last character that we haven't introduced here yet, so there we go. If you're new around here, you're enjoying yourself, and you want to know when, where, how, why you can catch more of the stuff that we're doing on this Twitch channel, make sure to join our funny Discord server. Funny Nighting! There it is! Blink. Go there, you can see all the stuff we're doing here. Again, whether it's DBA, other TTRPG stuff, or potentially otherwise. It's our big funny community. Speaking of, unless there's anything I'm forgetting here, I think we can get started.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna post this for Sam's benefit. Just mostly the last one, the upgrade. But yeah.
Alright, well, here's the Mercury data chamber, and if you, don't want to, if you don't want to play, then, like, delete your, if you don't want to... What am I saying?
I have
Come
no
on,
idea.
brain. If you start anywhere behind the line, I've put you all on.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm fun starting here.
I'm probably gonna start a little bit back, but
Here. How about this time I actually stand, like, put everyone into a formation?
I mean, sure,
You'll
if you want
notice
to.
something entertaining.
is it
Huh?
not?
As a-
Are they not mirroring our positions this time, or?
Yeah, because I feel like it.
Okay.
As a question, who's Eris's precious star this time?
Sohi.
So,
Got it.
Anyone else?
So they should probably have like a mark on them or something.
Yeah.
Let's go with Jojo.
Anyone else moving or
No, I'm good.
All right. I'll go right here instead. No, I like being in between these two.
Right. Give me a second. Roll20 is not only being exceedingly slow right now, but also I have noticed one thing I need to change.
Yeah.
Amazing. I think Roll20 wouldn't be banging.
I'm also just gonna.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Hey, that's
I
a
have to
that's a
change that.
wonderful idea. Yeah. Now that you mention it.
Oh, Arcadia got eaten.
Arcadia is dead.
Well,
Sad cat.
You should
Let's
probably
stop
just re-roll it.
Yeah,
Then.
and then just put in the 19.
Yeah.
or just get the same number. That's another option you have.
It was close, but
Ooh, close. No. No.
The music stopped for everyone
it
else?
just stopped.
It did just now, yes.
Alright, wonderful and amazing. Here's the current track that I decided to do. Look at the name if you want. Let me reveal everybody. So these are the people that you're gonna need to be going against. You might be able to see. No, you shouldn't be able to see. Sir Leia's. I mean, mysterious girls, fucking helpful.
Yeah.
So,
We still have that token markers from before.
my mistake.
While
Thought I got rid of those.
Yeah, while
I'm well prepared.
you're while you're doing this, I'm gonna post my funny talent here, and I'm gonna choose someone. Do I go for Rourke or Gerv? Fuck. I'm gonna go with Rourke. So let me think on that while you're rolling initiative.
I believe that should be Sir Leia's associated, yep, 3 spaces. Alright, so, with that, I need to roll everybody's initiative. So give me a moment to do so. So then we sort in descending order, and everyone seems to have rolled a unique number. So, we don't need to settle ties or anything like that.
Fantastic.
Anyway, so with that being said, I think that everything is done and dusted. Pardoning one thing that I'll get to on Gen's turn. So, feel free to start us off, Arcadia.
Okay, cool. They sure are in a rather nice formation right now, so... Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and casually use, Death and Decay, 3x3 version.
Alright.
Bit lets me dashy 5 spaces, and then in a 3x3 area, a la here.
Roll again. By the way.
Okay.
Because if that is below an 8, which it is not, Gervasio's talent of one who protects the pack would have activated it. There it is if you want to see it, read it over, learn to love it, care for it, give it water, see it grow up nice and strong. But otherwise, Gen is still getting annihilated on a subatomic level with an 8 on Death and Decay. This is a 3x3 area that you're centering here, yes?
Yeah, effectively, all targets in the area are knocked outside of it, take 4 damage, and they all have 2 erosion.
Did someone say another variety of debuff relating to liquids on S? I think they did. God. They're also all afflicted with 2 erosion, and I know there is an icon in the roll 20 for that. At least, yes. Yes, there is.
It's third row.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then I'm gonna use Broken Earth in order to I'm not changing the hammer into a into sword form just yet. Using Broken Earth as the hammer, which allows me to bippy a little bit in one space, and then do another 3x3. This is a smash into the ground, which is a effectively 10-foot deep pit full of acid.
All right. So does the same thing happen, or how does this work?
How this works is specifically there is just, I'm gonna mark this with a different green because there is just this pit here. Everyone
Alright.
must make a resistance roll against my roll in order to try and not fall in.
Okay.
And if they are not successful, they fall into the acid and get 3 erosion.
All right then. I'm going to start with Gravazio's because if he, and this is against your
12.
Yeah, to make 100% sure, I am going to have Gravazio use peak performance of granting him immunity to acid attacks. And I know that technically you also use a hammer, which is a weird situation. It will basically be reduced damage from most of your things, no damage from erosion or acid. But I do want to ask the class, what sounds okay as an opposite to acid?
Alkaline.
Like,
That's the
a
obvious
ba- a
answer. but,
base?
Like, who has that?
Yeah.
All right, I
Like
guess.
water?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
water sounds.
Water
Yeah.
and shit. Anyway,
all right.
got it.
Base.
Now, does that just prevent him from gaining erosion, period, or does he still get stacks of it? Because
Actually,
it says damage specifically.
he will still get stacks because I do think it relates to your kit, but he won't be affected by them very much. However,
Alright.
That's how it is related to the kit. I'm pretty sure.
right.
I'll just post, because effectively they get it, and then eventually they get debuffs, which, if he has 5, that.
Right.
But anyways, Gen and S.
Yes, I was getting to that. Good lord. Come on.
Again's fine.
Gen is fine. S is not.
My poor girl.
Your poor girl. All right. So
Yep. And then with
This-
that, I am swapping forms.
how much damage does this do? Is it just stuck in a pool of acid?
It doesn't do any damage specifically. It just gives them both 3 erosion now, and I think if they start their turn in it or are stuck in it, then they still get more. But like
Good lord. All right then. That's fine. Already broke my formation. Hope you're happy with that.
I am a little happy. And then for my movement action, I'm just gonna. Well, I guess I'm swapping the hammer, so I can't really load it. Yeah, no, I think. Other than that, that's just the end of my turn.
All right then. Eris.
All right. Well, they seem to be in a perfectly good formation here. So firstly, she gains 2 swords. She started with 1. Now she has 2. So 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And on the hold on, let me just check the size of this area real quick. Oh, you know what? Here, actually, because that way Arcadia will not be affected. In this area, Sohi
Okay.
will be fine because Sohi is my precious
Yeah,
star.
yeah. Let me check this real fast.
Would this work on a 6? Because that is, if it doesn't, then that's fine. If it
Afraid
does,
not. No.
nope, that's fine. In that case, that just does not go off. And I lose a
Mhm.
blade. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. That's my turn.
All right. So, you guys ready to see Gen's new kit?
Sure.
All right, because if you weren't, then I would have bad news. All right. Let me properly format this. So, a cast out soul. The TLDR of this passive is that instead of forcing his own soul out of his body, he forces your soul out of your body. One target at least. And to be honest, I think the only 2 that apply to that, 3 that apply to that properly are Arcadia, Trisigo, and Roko, since Sohi's a weird shadow demon and Eris is an heiress. So, let's flip a metaphorical coin.
Yeah, 3-sided coin.
2-sided, thank you. Arcadia is the one that I will choose for this. Every time that Gen uses an ability, they take 1 damage, and their fail DC is increased by 2, take half rounding up damage dealt with their soul. So, with that being said, let's start off with something simple. Can still split his between the 2 of them. However, let me. Yes, he will move just right over here, and then try Autumn Leaves. I guess he doesn't try Autumn Leaves. So, Arcadia, your soul will be functionally intangible for a round.
Arcadia just like reaches out. I'm just gonna put that back, thanks.
That isn't how my epith. How did you? S, right? So S starts off in a lake of acid. I really wish I had like an annoyed alternate for her because God would she be. So she's gonna go 1 and then 2.
You mean 1, 2, because that's a 10-foot hole.
Well, considering halved movement, let me check her. Okay, it's Velt at the very fucking least. Okay. So, I will instead be using Splish Splash, putting all color into it. So this will be a, yes, this will be an 8 damage attack that can reach Sohi because of the blue, and increase its crit range by +5. Okay, just barely out of crit range. However, that will still be doing 8 to Sohi unless something prevents it.
You mean
Alright,
4 to
cool.
Sohi.
I mean,
Well-
4 to Sohi unless
Well,
something
okay,
prevents
first
it.
I'm gonna try and use my anytime dodge. Oop.
No,
I don't
sorry.
know why I rolled that from my sheet instead of a thing, but whatever. Alright.
Let me just check. Yeah, no, I want to save my blades for now. So yeah, as usually stated, half damage is sent to me instead.
Do y'all want me to try my anytime, or are y'all fine? Guys?
They seem fine.
It's
fine.
up to you. I'm fine. So
Alright. Just wanted to make sure. I guess I'll stick out for now.
All right. Is that everything then?
I
Believe
assume
so.
All right. That is the main action. So that will be where S's turn comes to a close. Let me properly subtract the associated ink costs. And he is at 5 yellow. So this is going to be the one that I'm going to need to keep track of through an icon instead of stats. With that being said, all right, Rourke Rambone, attorney at law.
All right. Standing next to this lady is giving me some really, I think the kids would say it is called a rancid vibe.
So let's begin with using rage-induced elbow on let's say Justice.
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 What?
That's going to hit. So next
well-
time Justice is played, he will be taking 1 damage.
Ha!
So that's the real Justice?
That is the real Justice.
Alright, is this knocking him back?
This happens when he is next played in a Mercury bounty.
So, you're not
But it will be knocking him back, yes.
Well, if it will be knocking him back, that procs my first secret action, so if you want to, you can
I see.
So basically, the way this works, you can give yourself as much of a roll buff on that as you want, but for each number you give the dice to go up, you take that much damage. So basically, if you give yourself a +2, you take 2 damage, +1, 1 damage, you know.
Yeah. I'm going to
You don't have to. You don't have
yeah,
to. Yeah.
I choose to not do this.
That's fine.
For the time being. However, that is merely a free action.
All right. You.
Points at Trisigo.
I look at you and I think of rubber and I think to myself, hey, I can probably, like, cut you up into shreds. So,
I mean, probably. You'd
So,
have to hit me first.
Remember to take the damage if this ends up going through. Remember to take the cost for jump cut.
Yeah, like I
say
said,
that.
I'm playing it fair. You don't have to worry about the talent.
So I have a question for you, Scarlet.
What's up?
Is this doing the cleave thing?
Yes.
So this would be hitting multiple people?
It would not be hitting multiple people. It would just be hitting this area, which only Trisigo is in.
All right.
I already dodged, so it's fine.
Exactly.
No, it's all good. It just would have been important if, other conditions were met, so.
Yeah.
So I'll say that you'll take 3 damage in total, and oh my, let's see if the Fates are gonna break their restraining order. Nah, not feeling like going through the legal loopholes today. But with that done and dusted, that is Rourke's turn. He really has to get something to make that more constant. But you know what?
That's why Rourke got an upgrade that makes that more constant.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but it's almost like Rourke Rambone, attorney at law, had 19 stamina previously. So... Gravazio, if everything is going according to plan, which I think it is, let me think for a sec. What do I do with Gravazio? 2 successfully used abilities from the past round, but to be honest, you've only seen the ones done with Arcadia. Now that I think about it, number 1, are those both abilities, Arcadia?
They are abilities, but they do have to
Alright.
do with the weapon that she has. So I guess you could just hand.
Yeah. In that case, I'm going to use gene splicing on the both of those abilities to just slam the ground in front of him. Trying to go to the side to not hit Rourke Rambone, Attorney at Law, and maybe I'll use an anytime just in case. However, just trying to make a big pit of acid that everyone falls into with a big smash of his hands, morphing into something akin to a mallet or a hammer. That is
Okay.
pretty okay. Yeah.
But what if I cried really, really hard?
Roll for crying really, really hard, Penny.
I'm not allowed to roll today. It's fine.
Yeah, you're gonna be crying after he hits you with this.
Trasigo seeing Eris cry, it's pretty sad. It's also pretty sad that he's going to miss this attack because I'm using my second per round instance of my anytime. Moves me and Eris back to here.
I mean, if it works, then I'll be moving down here.
Alright, so I will say that this will be working, but as a cost, it will not be hitting Rourke Rambone, Attorney at Law.
That's fine.
So
Yeah.
I will mark out this current area in red. What do those two abilities cost together, Roche?
3 and 2, so 5.
Alright, Gervasio takes it, and his movement is halved anyway, so all that he can really do is move out of the acid pit, so he is up.
Oh boy, so he is up. Alright, well, ugh. I think I know what I want to do with his turn. So he is very funky. Let me first just post his passive, because he's got a funky book. A lot of things. Basically, if you ever played Magicka, it's Magicka. So what I think I'm gonna do, for now is, let me double check something. Yeah. So, what I'm going to do is we're first gonna do a bit of try and enchant self with a life. Give me some fucking fast healing, basically.
Right.
Why am I up at 14 again? Did I miss something?
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just did some weird reset thing.
Yeah.
Roll
Let
penny.
me fix my own stamina.
Yeah, huh.
I guess one
Anyways.
fast healing for the time being with the 9, sure.
Yeah, assuming it works the way it works is it is, let me specifically post the effect. Because I have a whole thing written out specifically for Sohi. This is the enchant self effect for the life element. Heal self for 2 stamina, more life slots, pulse the healing again at the start of each turn for the number of slots.
Yeah.
So basically, I'd heal 1 now, and then 2 at the beginning of my next turn.
Right. Penny, also knock yourself down 4 because it healed you for some reason. Just real fast.
Yeah, I think roll 20 just like reset something
And the
on the server side.
and the cost you took for failing to cry. Crocodile tears.
It was an 8, I think. I think I'm down 35. No, I'm at 41. That's what I meant.
I'll just
right, because the other
quickly
ability.
mark.
Yep.
I'll just quickly mark my fast healing for myself.
Yep. And since you're gaining a buff, I also gained that buff.
Yeah.
Right.
And you also would heal 1. I guess you'd heal 2. I'm healing 1 because of the cost, but you would heal 2
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm healing myself too.
One day the Mercury bounties will be a challenge, I promise.
I mean, hey, early days.
Yeah. And then what we're gonna do is... Yeah, no, funky printer lady tried to attack him, so he's gonna walk up and hit her with his basic attack.
Alright, can't wait for you
That
to
is
crit
not.
on
That is
hits.
the
That's
wrong
not a
thing.
crit.
That is the wrong thing. Also, it is an ability, not my basic attack. Here is my basic attack. Sorry.
So that'll just deal 2 to her. And it is a bladed weapon, which I'm... There's some part of me that is, like, unhappy with myself. I don't have that deal more damage too. Ah! I know the
It's fine,
first
it can
upgrade S is getting.
It can just deal the 2.
I don't know why.
Fine.
My brain is just not allowing it. It'll deal 3.
All right.
For
if
now,
you
like-
insist. And then that is my turn.
Right. Roko.
Alright, so I know we already have a lot of areas, but I hope you're ready for more. So I was just reading through, my funny most recent upgrade again, Radiation Warning, and, because here's the thing, right? Originally, because I have 3 hazard actions on my turn that I can just use to place them down, and I was thinking, alright, since I have my cap of 3 stamina spent removed, I can do like a cool thing where I like spend 5 stamina and get like 25 spaces, and I can use that to create two 3x3s and like a little bit extra. And then I realized, wait, if I spend 8, I get 64 spaces. So guess what I'm doing? So let's place these areas down, shall we? Let's see here. Alright. So this was gonna be the first one. That's fun. Then I was gonna, overlap on top of Gerb's area he created right here. Let's see. I don't want to just cover... Yeah?
Yeah, the Virgin Gervasio area versus the Chad Roko area.
Yeah, I don't want to just cover every area because then we might forget what some of them are, but I at least wanted to put one here for Arcadia just to help her out. So that's like 27. We still have a lot more to go.
I mean, are these overlapping areas technically counting?
What do you mean? Like,
would it be 27 or would it be 25?
I would... Uh-oh. That's a good question. Oh boy.
Because, do the areas overlap their effects? Because if so, it would be 27, I would say.
Yeah, because usually if they
They
overlap
have overlapped their effects before.
Yeah,
Alright, so then yes.
Fair.
Okay. Alright, there's more. Why don't we just put one, right funny, here? This is a fun spot. I like that area. Alright.
now.
So there's that. That's another 9. So with 27, that'd be 36, right? So we still got
Yeah.
plenty more to go. Alright.
Roka, are you doing okay? This is a lot more than you did last time.
Yeah, I got better.
I got better.
Let's help out our pal Sohi as well. There's this. Okay, so that would be 45. Okay, alright, let's see here.
And you can just do this?
As per an upgrade, because now the way it's treated is instead of being able to create up to 3x3 areas, I pay stamina and I get, the amount of spaces, and I also have my cap removed. So I can just do this, because the way it works is that I don't roll to place them, I roll to activate them. This might be a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
So, you know what? How much has this been? This has been 45. There isn't a number I can... If I did... Because it was 36 before, that would be 6 times 6. Let's get rid of this one by Sohi. And I'm just gonna spend 6 instead, because honestly, wowza. That's already a little much. That's already more than I could have ever gotten before. Alright. There's this, and that was my first hazard action, but I'm just gonna not do any more. Let's just we'll work this out later. It'll be fine. We might just reinstate a stamina cap. It'll be all good. So there's that. And so what I'll do is I'm gonna go 1.5 I guess that'd be 3. I could go, because I could do that and make it a little. Yeah. Let's go here. So what I want to do is I want to use Stone Cold. Morphing my entire body to stone here. And it would be funny, haha. Let's see. I need to. I distracted myself with how many areas I could make. So let's see. I'll spend funny, because if I was to send Rourke there, that would need 2. So realistically, I only need to spend 1 stamina, but I want to get a little bit more damage. That's fun. Plus, we can knock Rourke over to Tresigo. I'm gonna spend 3 stamina on it to basically morph to stone, do a roundhouse kick on Rourke to knock him like in the overlap between these 2 areas, and then next to Tresigo. So that's basically this. This is variable damage depending on stamina spent, and the amount of stamina I spend is equal to the knockback plus 1. So this, since I'm spending 3, it'll be inflicting 4. Yeah, let's go for it. So bada bing. All of that for a 5. All right, that's my turn.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
So Sir Leia's up, right? Or mysterious girl, as the situation may be. Her voice is very quiet and strained, but she does walk up.
Yep.
Tap Roko on the shoulder.
Huh?
My epithet is difficult.
Cool.
Also, just being next to this person is absolutely horrific. Let me post her 2 associated passives. Basically, for everyone who has not critically succeeded in her area, all rolls are divided by 2.
I see.
Allies and enemies. However, she can't really... I'm feeling good on Excalibur, actually. So, let's also move a little bit, just to make 100% sure that, Broko's the only one that can get hit by this if it rolls an 18+.
It was close.
Very, very close. Dangerously close, but, she summons a, sword in the stone and tries to pull it out. And you can swear she's getting close, but she ends up not being able to. And that alone took so fucking much out of her.
Are you sure you're okay, kid?
Okay to you.
No.
There you go.
Alright, so 2 questions. First
Yeah.
and foremost, is the sword in the stone still present, or did it demanifest after she failed to take it out?
It just demanifests.
Alright, just wanted to confirm. Second off, since my basic attack is a punch that just stretches, if I'm like standing right here and then I punch like this, would it have the roll division on it, or how would that work?
No. Ranged attacks do not, like... Ranged attacks are, like, the way to counter this, basically.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure, since it's like a weird ranged melee or whatever the fuck, you know? Alright.
Yeah. It starts on the outside, so it is not made difficult.
Cool. Good to know. In that case, what I'll do is... yeah, might as well. Just going to just stretch a bit, and then... yeah, I'll spend 3 stamina and double its damage. So, Bippy.
Oh,
So-
very dangerously. So is that 14 damage then?
Yes.
Alright, Ballast.
Wow, I guess her epithet really is difficult or something. She, had a rough time.
Oh my god. Oh,
Alright.
yeah. That's it for now, I guess.
Yeah,
but
you
it
just
usually isn't part of my repertoire, but it was easy, so I call
Hey.
it A, call it B.
Is that that is assault? That is abuse.
No,
Arcadia.
that's a fist.
Yes, and you
Huh.
are committing abuse to a child.
What is abuse? I've never heard of abuse before.
I didn't, I didn't actually, like, look over there. I guess that kind of was the kid I knew from that one episode, huh? But they were... Alright, well, whatever. What Arcadia's gonna do is I'm just gonna bonus action use funny tail martial art to pick up my hammer. Not attach it yet, but just I want to have it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So now
Good.
I have it, and what I'm thinking, right? I can't make Gervas take acid damage, but what I can do is stab him and kick him really hard. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Death and Decay one. Oh wait, no, this is called something different. It's Broken Steel or something.
Donut Steel.
Oh, Steel from the Sky, right? Yep. So effectively, just about the same as, Death and Decay. She moves up to 5 spaces, does an attack. However, with this, right? They take 6 damage, 1 erosion. If they're using a melee weapon, I disarm them, and then they are kicked 5 spaces.
Alright, I'm going to see if I can, in response, sort of manipulate his biology so that there's just like plates all across his body, and hopefully he takes drastically reduced, blunt damage. However, we'll see if it succeeds. I am going to say that unlike most of Gervasio's, adaptions, this will go halfway. So this will be dealing how much again?
Does 6, 1 erosion, and then a kicky for knockback.
So in that case, it will deal 3. It will apply 1 erosion. Feel free to continue.
well,
yeah,
hold
he
up.
did fly
Yeah,
through
yeah.
2 den hazards.
Yep, he did. So, let me
Hope you
check
wanna-
how something is specified. Because, that could be fun, or I could just try and inflict Petrify. Well, I'm going to, at least for the first one that he's in, okay, and it's effectively 1. Okay, really, huh? That's funky, because that's... So I basically can't have multiple next to each other anymore. That's... Okay, We'll see how that works, because that's funky. I don't... Whatever. So I'm gonna first activate on the first one that he goes through, just go for this. So, that would be inflicting, because it's a 3x3, it'd be inflicting 4 on him.
4 damage? Alright.
Yeah, the way it worked before, Iris, because basically I could create a square area. If they overlapped, those spaces could be there. If they were next to each other, they could both be procced. So, like, long story short, I'm just gonna go off to the side here, right? So, like, if I had these 2 areas and I was, like, here, I could knock someone through both of these and they would both activate. Okay, gotcha. So, anyway, there was that first one, and then the second one, I'm gonna go for this one that I don't usually do, just for the fun of it. It's all good, Iris. No worries. It's just, yeah, it's for Petrify, not damage. Sorry. Here's what Petrify is. So there's that. And then on the second one, I'm gonna activate it with the secondary thing. This one will be dealing damage. So it'll be dealing 4 damage if it works, and temporarily turning Gervas to stone. What that means is that I can either A, negate his next movement action, or do what I want to do and follow up with an attack on him for fun. So here is going to be this. Cool. So that costs me 1 stamina to do. This area is gone. He would take 4 damage, and then I can... if I'm adjacent to the enemy or the area. What I'm going to do is I'm then going to use Eye of the Beholder using Arcadia's hammer, and I just want to create a giant hammer to bonk him on the head. I'll pay 3 stamina for that.
Alright.
So Bippy.
If I had his nervous version, I would switch to that. However, is that just...
That's just more damage on him.
Yeah. Got it. I'm going to classify that as blunt, so it isn't going to do much, but done and dusted.
Alright, as a reminder, because he has 4 Petrify right now, basically, if his Petrify stacks are equal to half of his current, then movement is halved, -3 on all rolls. If it's 80%, I can, choose 2 limbs or appendages and petrify them. If it's equal to the amount of current stamina, they are instantly turned to stone or are effectively knocked out. So just as a reminder for anything in the future that may proc on, just let me know when benchmarks are hit.
So to make sure, that would activate at 8 right now?
Yes, right now, if he is at 8...
version?
Yeah, if he is at 8 or less, right now, the first part of it would activate.
Got it. He's not yet, but I'm just making 100% sure that's how that works. Making sure I know fractions.
Yep. Alright, continue with your turn, Roche.
Yeah, thumbs up to Roko. I'm gonna, take my move action for real, Bippy.
Alright.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Broken Earth with the sword, and, I'm gonna try to go for a weird, funky angle, but, effectively moving here, creating gash in the earth to maybe, bip these two, because this time is a 1x6.
Is that just the general direction, or are you gonna, solidify where it's going?
That's the general direction. I'm looking to hit, S if I can, but Gen mainly, I guess.
With a 9, you're just gonna hit Gen.
Alright, which means that it would be, again, no damage. It just creates the, pits that are 5 feet deep. He has to roll against my thing.
Like right now?
Yes, right now.
There we go, buddy.
Well, he does happen to, dodge. Where does he go?
Here.
Alright, he gets 1 erosion for moving through my hammer's area.
Wonderful.
And then I pay cost, and that's effectively the end of my turn.
Alright. Eris.
Okay.
First,
Well,
don't forget to heal by 2.
yeah. I think I need help with 2. And I also get 2 blades. Down 4. And you know what? She's gonna walk over to our good pal Trasigo, and ask if he's willing to tell her of their woes. I don't know, the change in animation industry, whatever, maybe. And I'm gonna spend the extra 2 stamina on this. This is a 3 cost.
Alright, that definitely works.
So you heal for 2, you gain 2 DR against all physical attacks, and each time you are hit, I take 1 damage, but I gain 2 blades.
Alright.
Got it.
So 2 and 2 DR.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll take this buff that me talking to you will give me, sure.
Thank you. And since I paid the extra stamina, I can now attack with my Dark Meta Blades. So, you know what? I feel like going all in with this, so I'm
Okay.
going to attack Gervasio with all 4 of my current blades. I'll roll once from the sheet, and then 3 more times just with regular.
Sorry.
Well, that's why I was saying once from the sheet.
Alright. That's 2. So that would usually be dealing 2
2
per
each.
blade?
Yeah.
Alright, they're going to be dealing 3 per blade because of Gervasio's resistance to blunt, a little bit more damage from Pierce.
These are stabbing him because they are blades.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said. Oh, right. My bad. I'm stupid. I misheard that entirely.
Do I need to keep track of how many blades are in him?
No.
Okay.
Maybe in the future that might be an upgrade, but for now, no.
Alright. Is that it?
Yeah. That's all I got going on.
Alright, Gen. So, I'm gonna say that Arcadia's soul bippies out her body again. So you know what? We're just gonna move it 1. Let's
No, get back in there. That's not where you're supposed to be.
let's get to, Alright. Come on, Gen. Can you roll above a 4? Yes, you can. Alright, so Gen, fires a beam of energy at the soul, and it starts to menacingly glow as Arcadia's like, no, get back in here. And, so, let me first ask, does Arcadia take, anything from getting erosion stacks put on her?
I think she's, like, immune to her own acid.
Well, in that case, we will just
Oh,
say...
resistant, so she only takes
resistant.
halved.
Alright, so in that case, 8 damage to Arcadia as it's passed through the soul and made into an acid laser, and it will put 1 stack onto Arcadia.
Alright. I'm going to do what's called a pro gamer move. Gen also takes that damage.
Fuck. Alright. In the meantime, S is going to try and copy the ability that was just used. Oh, I think that copies it without the clause that it's less powerful too. Which let me get the associated ability. Yeah, Xeroxing Reality is the ability. Which is basically, usually it is a free action, but but way less powerful, and she has to spend color in order for it to function. But that's just going to be a free action of full effectiveness. Best of both worlds. She's still going to have to roll for it, though, and it could still get destroyed. Otherwise, though, Gen will be taking that 7. And I suppose the... no, isn't it
No,
just
it only
like...
changes the stamina.
Right.
So it wouldn't get the erosion.
Well, that's that then. That it? That all you want to do on Gen's turn?
Yeah, basically. I will note that, until I get rid of that, that is just a thing. If Arcadia is... if her stamina is changed, Gen's stamina is changed. In the same direction.
Right. Got it. In that case, S is up, and would you look at this new funky ability that she got? Wow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know you're probably gonna do a danger zone thing, but I'm fine with that.
Here. Oh, that's not the right one. Bada bing. She gets 4 on her, and thank you for subbing, COD.
For Petrify, I assume?
4. Yeah, 4 Petrify.
Alright.
Basically, if you ever want to know what I'm inflicting, if you look at the thing, it'll either say Petrify infliction or damage infliction. So.
Right. That is noteworthy. So she's gonna try and do that same big lasery time. And that big lasery time goes off. That will be dealing 7 to the both of you, with the asterisk of DR and such.
Well, this is a laser, so the physical DR won't do anything here. But
So, do you want to take this, Penny, or no?
at the very least, I'd like to try my thing.
Alright.
Alright.
I think this will just weaken it. Wow, holy fuck. I am just not allowed to do anything this bounty.
Oh no,
I
Ares.
apologize.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take that as the sign to, yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
use my anytime now. Sorry.
That's fine. It's just fucking ridiculous
Alright.
how bad I'm rolling today.
So, how this works is she has a paper with that ability, like, imprinted in it, right?
Like a picture of it, yeah.
That's how it works for S pretty much as well, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. With that in mind, yeah, because she does have the acid erosion on her and stuff on, and right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna use jokes on you to have someone that just bore through the paper and just erase it.
Okay, so the joke is indeed on her. That will be dealing. Alright. I'm going to reduce its damage to 3.
Including cost or no?
Including 4 for you in particular, but 3
Alright.
to
Alright, cool.
I mean, I'll
3 to
take
Eris.
I'm gonna take my cost as well, because I just roll
Yeah,
one,
of course, of course.
So 4-4.
Sorry.
Or 4-5. 4, yeah, 3. Whatever.
Whatever.
Alright. It's good enough with me. And then, does that
Alright.
apply erosion to us or just through the damage?
Just the damage. However,
Alright.
her turn has not ended quite yet. Let's do, Yeah, let's try low toner on Trasigo, because I think that'll affect him a little bit more than usual. Alright.
What are you trying to... Which one are you doing?
It is a random ability, so just roll however many abilities you have, and that'll be the one.
Alright.
I guess
It's all
pardoning the
good. You'll get mad
outclass.
props.
4, 5, 6, 7. That is Toon World.
That's not mad props.
Right.
That's fine. I don't use Toon World anyway, because that one's too fucking expensive.
Glad to hear that her action was wasted.
That's fine. Roll a D2. Let's see how long it's weakened.
Two
man.
rounds.
Oh man, oh no.
Poon World.
So while we're getting this out, let's try and print as well. That works. She's not going to be spending any color on this. So let me just make a copy without any of the funky debuffs. Let me check real fast. Deal full damage, be able to use the ability. They choose to sacrifice from their own. I'm going to say no, and with that being done, I'm going to say this is a once per combat asterisk. So let's see if they can do a splish slash on Trasigo.
Alright,
Yep,
and
that'll be
now
dealing
I'm-
3.
Now I'm gonna use Jump Cut. Alright. And what I'm going for is, you know, good old S and I swap spaces, so she stabs into the original S.
Mercury S has so much more action economy than regular S. That's fair. Part of it is that they got the 20, but still.
Oh, yeah.
That is a 12 in response to a 9. That will work. That will be dealing 2. Alright. And that is that turn properly done and dusted. So,
So it's Ronk time.
It's me, the Ronker.
So let's... You know what, Austin?
Yeah.
I think that what I'm going to do
I don't think.
is,
No, keep going.
I think that what I'm going to do is give you a
Trade offer. You receive all of the petrify stacks you have applied through the entire combat. I receive your head on a plate or something.
So, which would you like to take all the petrify stacks, or would you like to get beaten the fuck up?
He can try to beat me the fuck up.
All right, I'll try and beat you the fuck up.
All right.
That's a decent fuck beat up roll.
Yeah. So he goes to do that, right? And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Statuette Silencer to create a fucking statue of Rourke Rambone, Attorney at Law, in like the Supreme Ultra Instinct Goku pose. So that I can dodge out of the way, and he just slashes
Alright.
into it.
Alright,
there
then.
you go.
Sure.
No, alright, fine. How much am I
No.
taking?
Including cost 9.
9. Let me check something. Yeah, no, this wouldn't proc any of my things. So another 7. That's fine.
All right. Mm-hmm. Let's see if the fates have a fucking issue with Rourke after they were lulling him into a false sense of security. So let's do this is gonna be funky, but just fucking come on, asset. Come on, I believe that you exist somewhere in the Roll20 databases. Are you all gonna spawn in at once, knowing Roll20? There we go. All right, so let's do just a line of 2 for that 20. So that being done, that is the end of Rourke Rambone, Attorney at Law's turn. Gervasio. Do I feel like... number 1. Is this area, since it was used, taken up?
No, because the areas only go away if I do the damage infliction version.
Interesting. Well, that makes things a little bit tougher. So let's have Gervasio not move for now. Instead, let's do strength and numbers for 4 basic attacks. I believe these are all rolled for separately. So let's see if it works to start. It does. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all on Eris if it was not clear. The duality of man coming back at it again. So this will be dealing... Alright, so this will be functionally just like 2 successes with a little bit of a boost. So, this will be dealing 8 in total and giving Gervasio 3 DR from the next attack he takes.
Okay.
Alright. That being dusted and done. Saying that a lot today. Gervasio wants to stay here in hopes of protecting a teammate, so that being said, that's the end of Gervasio's turn, so he is up.
Alright, so he is up, and I can't ignore this just wonderful setup that has been provided for me, as I'm just gonna move 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, I also can't forget I get the 2 healing,
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
that goes
say
away.
something I just remembered actually. Because I healed, you also healed, and when you healed, I also healed.
Ah, right.
Oh fuck! I put myself at 2 instead of 31. Because
yes, I would heal the 2 and then it'd be gone.
fast healing is so stupid with Eris. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna come up here, right? And what we're gonna
Sure.
do We're gonna
Yeah.
open book, and I'm gonna cast a spell. Using I'll post a few things about the spell I'm about to cast ahead of time, so you can understand what I'm doing. So first things first, the 3 elements I will be using are all 3 shadow. I feel
All right.
right. Yeah, they're all 3 going to be shadow, and there's the one special effect shadow has is that it does that. It adds extra damage, but it doesn't have a debuff type. Um, and the more important thing though is its spell type, which is beam. When there is no higher priority spell type in the thing, which this is the effect of beam.
All right. So you're gonna just laser
Basically,
gun into a new
so
realm.
basically, this is going to be when I cast it, a 6 shadow damage beam that will hit through, again, both S's and Gervaz.
Really. All right then. Roll for it. So, I'll say that with that, it's an above average roll, so that'll deal 7 damage to everyone. Hoo boy. The 2 S's, shockingly enough, ain't looking the best. Gervasio's still looking like he can take a couple more big hits. Only a 2 cost, as Penny mentioned. Good
Yeah. I
God.
believe that is also he can do.
Alright. In that case, Roko.
Alright, my turn. I'm gonna use
Yep.
hazard bullshit, you know my deal. I'm gonna create a 2x2 right there. So I'll pay the 2 stam for that. And then, do I want to do any more?
Sure.
Because I could do that. Realistically, I'm gonna try and save on stamina a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna move right here, and those chains are pretty funky. I don't know exactly how that's happening, but let's see if I can make use of them. And
The gods of this universe do not want me to pursue in the greater good.
all right, pal. I'm gonna use Eye of the Beholder and make a stone chain, right? Giant stone chain. And my intention is to basically whip it around this way, so that I can hit Garv, Rourke, and maybe an S. I know it's a bit funky since Eris and Trasigo are there, so it's a little bit. If anything, I'll prioritize Rourke and Gervasio, and I'm trying to like hit them and also swing them into areas. You know. I'll pay another 3 on this. That's better than the last main action.
Alright, so, who are you wanting to prioritize of this group?
Rourke, then
Oh,
Gervasio,
shit.
then S.
Okay, wait. Something very important just came to mind.
Yeah.
S is knocked out because of the Petrify stacks.
Oh, fun.
Does this change what you want to do?
No.
All right. Well, here's what I'll say then. Gervasio will be knocked in, S will be knocked around a bit,
All right.
and Rourke will just take damage.
All right, that's fine. So let's inflict some more Petrify. Keep clicking the wrong one. This is the one activating on Garv, so if this works, which maybe, if it does, then normally it would be inflicting 4. It might be a little less since it's 7.
It'll be inflicting 2, and I say that because goodbye.
Well, that was on Gervasio, but
only Gervasio?
that one was
So-
on Garv, and then the next one was going to be on that one.
Okay then. Got it. Well, now you know if it succeeds. They're
well,
fucking disintegrating.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, cool. I got a prof.
Remember what I said? Fucking disintegrated.
Yeah, I do. I do remember you saying that.
All right, making
You
sure. making
really
sure.
meant it.
See my children, they are dead as fuck. So, is that it? Is that it, Rocco?
Assuming that all damage and petrify has been allocated as it should, yes.
Yeah. Trisigo.
Alright, well, just so this kid can't have it, just gonna bonus action, just absorb these chains with into my glove.
You fucking jackass!
There we go. Let's see.
Just the one angry eyebrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. I don't think that you're looking too good. Spends 3 stamina, doubles basic attack damage again.
This is the second time that I have been insulted on my looks!
I don't know.
Why do I keep coming here?
I don't know how much that's going to do on a 6, but it was aimed at these two and would have been doing 14.
Well, I'll say that Rourke will take 4 simply because of the big damage that was allocated to it. But otherwise, Gervasio takes nothing.
Also, does my DR go away now, Penny, or when does that go away?
End of my turn.
Alright, cool.
But like, there's no turns between them and Nell, so it's like,
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey,
is that it?
Arcadia, do you want me to move them into your acid pit or something?
If you feel like it.
The fact that Arcadia and Rourke use the same voice is really getting to me. I'll move Gin and Rourke with a jump cut.
Rourke's voice is a lot more, kind of like this.
Oh,
Arcadia's
shit,
kind of lighter.
Oh. Yeah, I guess they're getting tossed into the acid pit again.
Gin's getting moved into this one just for the sake of not having to have Arcadia move.
Yeah, tossed in the acid pits again.
Alright, and that'll be my turn.
That's 3 erosion to the both of them.
Makes sense?
Now the question is, do I just fucking send them even further into the pits of Tartarus, or do I, like, leave them alone? I'm gonna send them to the pits of Tartarus. I'm gonna use my tail to reconnect, my hammer and my sword.
Alright,
Bib.
makes sense. Just reconnected.
Okay. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use Broken Earth with the hammer in order to, because these are already 5x5 pits. What if I, smash them even further and make it a 15-foot pit?
Alright.
Bippy. No.
Grade upper! You do not do that instead!
What?
You don't get anything for it, just don't!
Anyway,
Okay, I guess. Now it's gonna be fucking impossible for me to reach, Gervas, so I think I'm just gonna movement action, load the hammer, and then main action, Death and Decay, whack-a-mole these fuckers.
alright, how much damage will this be dealing? Just another 4?
Yep, another 4, and then, 2 erosion again.
Erosion starts to do damage at some point, right?
No, if it's not applied for 2 rounds, it does damage.
Alright.
I'll post the effects they get at 7 erosion.
Right, got it.
And then you know what? She doesn't like that this twink put her soul out of her body, so I'm just gonna use this. It would do half the erosion stacks and give them 1 more, but
Afraid not for now.
alright.
Apologies.
That's the end of my turn.
Eris.
She gets 2 blades back. And as I stated, I'm not gonna do that thing that I put in chat because that's bullshit. So instead, Hold on. I have 5 movement. He's next to me. So let me just check something. Yeah, alright, I need to do it this way. So I'm gonna move 1, 2. So he's now out of that space. 3, 4. Oh wait, no, hold on. No. Here. I need to be here. And then I'm gonna use Wall of Sorrow. Alright.
Oh,
So, because I'm using this while there are no enemies near me, my blades will have a +1 bonus to their rolls for the next 2 rounds. With a 20, I imagine that's a +2.
yeah.
And I also crit. Neat. And then, I only have 2 blades. But I want to attack with them both, so I am just gonna do that. 1, 2.
Going
These
to
are Gravazio. These are dealing 2 damage each. It's a 21 and a 16, and I rolled above a 1. Sorry, no, I rolled above a 12. So this reduces their movement by 2 total for the next
So,
turn.
at this point, he might as well be in the negative movement because Petrify also starts to take place.
Hey. This is on Gerv.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, and I don't have the boss yet. I forgot. So that goes away. That's all I got. Cause I don't have any other way of getting blades right now.
So, let's do the last hurrahs of the gang. Gen can get himself the fuck out of there. So that would be 2 spaces. Then let's move them. Let's move a little bit again. Let's see if Autumn Leaves can ever work. It can. So
No, it can't. Let's use jump cut. Arcadia, move like over here or something, I guess. Well,
Okay, I can.
So Rourke Rambone, attorney at law, right?
Oh no!
Oh, the fuck right! I am a little bit pissed the fuck off!
let me properly. Yeah. Let me reword something. So he'll move a little bit, 1 and 2, and you know what to do. All right, Whirling Devon. This will be dealing 6 damage if it succeeds,
Hey,
which it does.
Hey, Scarlet. My one of my secret, haha. You can give yourself a roll buff if you want.
No.
All right, cool.
Actually, one more. I know that gives him like a petrify stack, not.
No, it just makes it so that he takes 1 damage.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
All right, cool.
It's perfectly fine. So, with that being said, Arcadia and Eris both take 6 and have a D3 bleed that is reduced per turn.
Alright, I will take that, but trade offer. I receive, you hit me with your blade, something, Gen receives, death. I don't know how you said it. No.
No! Why would I do that?
Just take double the cost, I guess. Take 4 additional.
Well, ow.
All right. So then it's Gravazio's turn again. I can take some time to recognize a fight that I'm not going to get close to winning. I fold. Gravazio just
He says, his back breaking in half.
yeah, so Gravazio is just basically surrendered, so he's up.
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, here's what we're gonna do is and let me do a really quick check to see which of these be alright, that'll probably be the most useful, so what we're gonna do I'm gonna enchant my weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think you
Oh,
enchanted one of
okay.
your weapons.
yeah, cause when I enchant my weapons, it adds normally +1 damage. For 2 slots of an element used. This would add +2 because I'm of 2 shadow damage because it's shadow. And it would also first attack would deal the associated debuff for Earth because shadow doesn't have a debuff, which is cripple.
I see.
So how much damage is this adding to also my weapon? Because this is a buff.
Normally it would be, because it's shadow, normally it'd be +2 damage and 1 cripple.
So I guess, for the sake of this, +4 for Sohi and +6 for Eris. Let me tell
geez.
you, you're in prime position to fuck them up.
Jesus.
Yeah,
fucking
so
Christ.
we're now going to aim downwards because Sohi's weapon now deals 6 damage, which is it barely ever happens. And we're going to aim down through Ganon Rourke and whirling assault.
That's a single digit, but it is a 9, which is the best single digit you can have. Along and adjacent. How much
Yeah,
damage did I just say?
This would be 6 because my basic attack weapon damage is normally 2, +4 because of the crit on enchant weapon, and it would apply 1 cripple to both of them.
Let me check something for Rourke Rambone, attorney at law. Enemy projectile. Okay. Alright, Rourke. Your life and death depend on doing Beast/5 Persistent Nightmare successfully.
That's Rourke for you.
Good job, everybody.
I see.
That sure is Rourke Rambone.
Yeah.
Attorney at law. So
Cool.
I see. That ends this iteration of the Mercury series. Jesus fucking Christ. So let me just get the victory music.
You haven't BD something, Jets. Let me just cracks his neck. There we go.
Are you? Oh, he's alright. That's very interesting. If he ever sees you again, he's gonna be very pissed you did that.
I
You know
like
what?
your cut, G.
So,
I just want people to understand that I had 3 of these blades. I just want people to fucking
Yeah, you know.
So, for Austin's sake, this data bounty is worth 20 league points because Sir Leia is genuinely worth 0 to start. So that being said,
I'm just gonna. Cool.
Let me get the associated
So
rewards.
fucking funny.
What? The fact that she is 0 or 0 league points.
No, the fact that I just fucking snapped Gravassio's neck.
Alright.
That's
By the-
quite an antic.
By the way, if once explained to how teams work, so you wouldn't understand. You know, he can't exactly speak, but whoever explained team to him would just be getting this.
Ah,
Nice.
I see.
Nice.
Eris wouldn't be able to choose a team, so she's not going to because, you know, she's weird.
Would Roko choose one? That's the real question. I'll think on that.
You did pretty good yet again, Roko.
Ah, yeah, thanks.
Awkward. Bleed. Sidles a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Your den hazards are neat.
Yeah, you know, I can put, yeah, I don't know what else to say.
A lot of them down, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here, because I could pick Prof. I'm gonna pick Funny Comp, and I'm gonna put it with Arcadia, and I think we're at 5 now. Yeah, we're at 5 now.
We're at 5. Wait a minute. Let me check something. Oh, that also gets me a prof, so thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So I'll go here.
Alright. So,
Iwis.
yeah, when the 24 prof thing is mentioned, I think that we can put an end to this iteration of the Mercury bounty and mention there will probably be another one tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Balance of battle. Oh, I see, okay. I assume that's her next upgrade or something.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Hog.
Why wouldn't you just put that on Balance of Battle itself?
The thing with me is I wouldn't have asked because it can't, because Balance of Battle would come after Rising Fury, so it's like shrug.
Anyway.
Yeah, oh, what?
And yeah, you saw my free comp to Sohi, right? So
Yeah,
okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
he responded.
Oh, I see. I'm dummy.
I think everyone's kind of brain blasting right now, but in the opposite
Yeah.
direction. So, hey guys. If you are new around here, you've enjoyed yourself, and you want to know when, where, how, why, you can catch more of the stuff we're doing here, whether it be more data bounties, DBA itself, or otherwise, make sure to join our funky Discord server. Fine dining! Ah, there it is! There's the link. And with that, thank you all for watching as always. Thank you to fellow players, and of course, thank you to Scarlet for running this. Say goodbye to chat, everyone.
No.
Better chat, everyone.
Bye.
Right,